That's what I'm talking about, Raiders. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Yes! Make that shit 7, bro. Going 0-4 my ass, motherfucker. 0-4 my ass, motherfucker. All these fools saying we're going to go 0-4 in the fucking first 4 games of the season. Kiss my ass. Raiders just won. That's what I'm talking about, man. And it was a hard-fought game. That's all I can say. That was a hard-fought game. I was not surprised that the Broncos came out swinging. Right off the bat, they go with a freaking onside kick, and I should have known freaking Sean Payton was going to pull some shit like that. So there's good things, bad things, and a little bit in between when it comes to this game. I really liked what our offense was doing. I understand there's a little frustration when it came to that interception that was thrown right there. In my opinion, that was one of Jimmy G's biggest mistakes, was because he was trying to play hero ball. We don't need you to play hero ball, bro. Just when they're open, pass it. If they're not open, either run or, throw it. Especially if we're going to get 3 points out of it, just throw it out of bounds. Just, manage the game. And right there, I think he was trying to play hero ball, threw it into like triple coverage, and it ended up batted in the air and, ended up being an interception. But other than that, he was pretty flush. 20 of 26 for 200 yards and 2 touchdowns. Efficient. I can't really dog the guy for trying to play a little bit above, his pay grade, and trying to make something happen right there. I get it. Personally, I just think he should just manage the game, because he is an elite game manager, in my opinion. Jacoby Myers, he's the fucking truth. Oh, it's Jacoby Myers, but I'm gonna call him Jacobian Myers because that dude was laying down the law out there. That kid is a beast. That's the best number 2 I think we have had on this squad in a long time. If he keeps up this production and stays consistent with this kind of production, we're going to be scary. We're going to be fucking scary. Dude had 9 receptions, 81 yards, 2 touchdowns, and he kept moving the chains. And I got to tell you something. The thing that really impressed me, and I know this is probably it's scary what happened to him. It is scary what happened to him. He took a big hit, like a solid hit, helmet to helmet, straight to the forehead. This guy took that hit, and he held onto that ball. Like, he did not let go of that ball. He had that thing. They had to pry it from his hands. This man wants to make a play, and I can respect that with all my heart, man. I love the way this kid's playing. I hope he keeps up the production, and I hope he's all okay, man. I hope everything's okay with him, man, because that was a pretty bad hit. Hopefully he gets cleaned up and gets checked out. Now, here's the thing, guys. With the good, there comes with a little bit of bad, and I got to tell you, there was a little bit of bad here, guys. Let's go ahead and get into it. The O-line, it was not really opening up holes for Josh Jacobs, if I'm being honest with you. But at the same time, Josh Jacobs never really needed big holes to begin with. You could tell today, Josh Jacobs was not on a pitch count. They obviously didn't give him a pitch count. I think he got like 19, 20 carries. So obviously they didn't give him a pitch count. They let him run. However, he was mostly used as a decoy, in my opinion. They were not really implementing the run game like they usually do. They weren't imposing their will like they usually do with Josh Jacobs in the game. This time it was a lot of play action passes, a lot of fake runs. We did it a lot, kind of repetitively, in my opinion, and the Broncos kind of zeroed in on that, and they knew that he wasn't getting the ball. A couple of times, I think we could have just disguised it a little better. And a couple of times, I think we really should just hand him the ball. Let him dust that freaking rust off. Because, I'm going to be honest with you, he wasn't his normal self. And he's in shape, obviously. He's got stamina, obviously. But he wasn't his normal self. Jacobs, ended his day with like 19 carries, 43 yards, 48 yards, somewhere around there. He wasn't bad. He wasn't great, but he was not the Jacobs that we expect when we go against the Broncos, because pretty much every other time, he leaves with 100 yards and multiple touchdowns. Josh Jacobs is a freaking animal when he gets going, especially late in the games. You get him in that fourth quarter and you keep handing him the rock. oh, he's going to tear a team apart. Like that's what he's all about. We did not hand him the rock a few times where I think we should have. But at the same time, we got the dub, so I ain't complain too much. Now, the pass rush. Honestly, guys, I enjoyed what Tillery did. He did have a bonehead mistake, and I gotta say, like, that was basically a little bit of our downfall in this game was bonehead mistakes. I did not like the bonehead mistakes. I don't like the fact that he had on a crucial fourth down, jumped off sides. I don't like the fact that one of our linebackers ran into the kicker and gave them like 3 points, spotted them 3 points right there. It's like I didn't like the fact that we kept making fundamental mistakes like that, and it kept happening. Like it was not something I enjoyed. But Tillery did come away with the sack, had a good couple pressures here and there too. But I gotta tell you, man, Max Crosby was the only consistent pressure on the quarterback. They couldn't maintain containment. Russell Wilson kept running out to the right. That was pissing me off. It was pissing me off because all offseason, I've been hearing about the pressures. All offseason, I've been hearing about the effort from all the rest of these players on the line. And all offseason, I've been hearing about this secondary. I got to tell you, man, secondary was a bit of a letdown. It was a bit of a letdown. I hope they stepped the fuck up because Ja'Cory Bennett got owned. It was pretty bad. And it was mostly fundamental bullshit. Again, a lot of struggles with, grabbing the jerseys. A lot of struggles with, thinking the guy's going to make a play even though the ball's like 15 feet in front of him and he wasn't going to catch that shit. You end up snagging him on his legs and, again, call for holding. It's like little shit like that. He needs to freaking, go back, watch the film, work on his fundamental football, and just come back stronger than ever. I am not going to, say he's going to be a horrible player because this kid has too much on record of making plays in the offseason for him to actually be considered a horrible player. I think he's going to step up. I think he's going to ball out, but he just needs to put this game right here behind him because he struggled in this game, and that's just being for real about it. He struggled a lot. So Devontae Adams versus Patrick Surtain was kind of a little bit of a hit and miss. I'm not going to lie, it was pretty evenly matched, man. Devontae Adams still got his touches. Practically the devil out there, man. 6 receptions for 66 yards. That's some scary shit. But this guy, he got his production still. 66 yards, not bad. A couple on crucial moments in the game too, where we needed a conversion. We needed to move the chains. We needed to actually close this shit out. And he made some big plays. So, when the game's on the line, Devontae Adams is gonna come through for you, man. That cat doesn't stop balling out. Gotta tell you though, man, Surtain, kid's good. I can't take anything away from the Broncos. Y'all got a fucking baller out there. That guy is going to be good and a problem for a very long time. Kid got it. So the Raiders did it, guys. Went into Denver and left with the dub. It was a hard fought match, and I got to tell you guys, the Denver Broncos, they're improved. I can't hate on a division rival that steps up and gives that much effort to beat us. All right, that was a hard fought game, guys. They did not give up, and honestly, I love it. That's what improves your team, is when your division rivals are coming at you like that and you still pull out a dub, because then you're taking your energy to the next level. They're trying to take their energy to the next level. You got to keep one step ahead of them, and that's how you build into a better team, by taking another step every single time they try to take a step. You got to improve by playing someone that's trying to better themselves. So I respect the Broncos for coming out the way they did today. That was a good matchup. Fuck you still. I hate your team, but I gotta say, I respect the effort that y'all showed on the field today, guys. So that's gonna do it, guys. First game of the season's in the freaking books. Raiders leave with the W, 17-16 against the Denver Broncos in their house. That is 7 straight games we have whooped the Broncos' ass. So I am very excited. So that's going to do it, guys. Y'all know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. So our Raiders did it. Went into Denver and left with the win. Chiefs lost. Broncos lost. Chargers lost. Guess who's number 1 in the division, bitch? Y'all know the deal. Go Raiders.